Why not me?
Dean, what's going on, buddy? Good morning. It is currently about 6:45 in my house, and I'm trying to get some laundry done before Dean wakes up. He's sleeping right above me, so it can't be super loud, but I thought I would fold some laundry, and I wanted to do just a casual laundry chat with you guys, and I wanted to kind of focus the discussion a little bit on me being 21 weeks pregnant and also potty training, because that's a big thing on my mind right now. So let's jump into it. All right, so first of all, I am 21 weeks and a couple days right now. And I was looking back at some old updates from my first pregnancy with my son, and I feel like these pregnancies are a lot different than I was expecting them to be. Granted, with my first pregnancy with my son, I had preeclampsia and HELLP syndrome, but I didn't develop that until like probably after 32 weeks. They actually told me I had that at 35 weeks, but I feel like they were definitely a little bit late on catching on to that, because they told me I had preeclampsia and then a couple days later it turned into HELLP syndrome. So I feel like I probably could have been diagnosed with that around 32 weeks. But still, I just feel like there's a lot of just like little things that are different. And I am having a girl versus a boy. But I just feel like I definitely felt more sick in the beginning this time around. And then now I'm having just some different symptoms that I didn't have at all with my son. And most of it is having trouble sleeping at night. And just like getting weird bursts of energy. Like I'm super tired in the morning and in the afternoons when I have to watch my son, of course. And then like even at like 7, 8 o'clock at night, I'm like, oh man, like I'm so ready for bed. And then at like 9, 10 p.m., I just suddenly get like a burst of energy and I want to clean the house and I want to do all of these things for YouTube, and I don't know, I've never had that before. I never have had any trouble sleeping like my whole life. That's always been one of the things that I really didn't have to worry about. But now, especially with having to get up early, if I want to get up before my son, I need to wake up at like 6:30, and it's just not very realistic when I'm staying up so late. And not only am I staying up late, but then I have to get up to pee very frequently, and I just feel like maybe it's when I get up to pee, I can't go back to sleep. Like there's just a lot of times throughout the night where I feel like I'm like wide awake at like 3 a.m. So that's kind of the biggest thing that I'm struggling with right now, and I know that that's not a big deal, but it's just something that I've never really dealt with before. So in terms of my pregnancy, let's see what else is going on. I'm kind of in a stage where like I'm definitely not getting nauseous anymore. Not really having any food aversions. So there's not a whole lot of things going on. We're kind of in the sweet spot where you're starting to feel kicks and all of that. So just, I guess besides the troubles with sleeping, I'm feeling pretty good. I guess I'm starting to get a little bit more pain just from like sitting, walking around, just because I am getting a little bit bigger, starting to feel that more and more. But it's not anything that is causing like any problems with like my daily functions. So like 21 and a half weeks currently, that's where we stand. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is potty training, because I'm going to start potty training my son soon. He's 19 months. And we're going on a couple trips over the next month. So I don't want to start it right now, but I'm trying to get everything in line so that we can get it started like as soon as we get back from our vacations. And I feel like I have a pretty good start. I have the little toddler like toilet seat that you put on your actual toilet. I have one of those, and then I have a little step stool that we can use with it. I haven't got any like pull-ups or anything like that yet because we really like have not done anything with him. We have put him on the toilet a few times just to kind of play around with it, I guess, and like see how he does. And actually he has like a weird fascination with bathrooms. He loves bathrooms, and I think it's because he can go in and play with all of the toilet paper and flush the toilet. So he just loves bathrooms in general. But we have put him on the toilet a few times and he did really well. He actually pees pretty consistently. Like I think we've put him on like maybe 4 or 5 times and he's peed, and it hasn't taken him very long. And then one time we were able to get him to poop on the toilet, which was very awesome. But we haven't tried it that many times. So I guess my questions are, do I need to get one of those toilets that's like a separate toddler toilet? Because to me that seems really messy and just another thing I have to clean and have in the house. I'm wondering if maybe I can wait until he like really can like take himself to the bathroom and then like have one of those like closer to his room or something like that. I don't know. I just would love to avoid one of those if I can, but I don't know if anyone's had success just using the little toilet lids and not having a separate toddler toilet. And I guess in terms of like when you really start going hardcore with it, I feel like you need to take them like every half hour and then just be like super consistent with it, and maybe for the first few days try to limit the amount of places you go, because that's going to obviously make it way more complicated. So that was going to be kind of my strategy, is like maybe for like 5 days in a row we just don't really go many places and we like really focus in on it. But I was wondering if you guys had any input on that, or anything that like really was able to like kickstart it for your child and like get them in the mindset that like now is the time that we're going to start full-on potty training and this is where you go to the bathroom. It's hard for my son because he can't say many words. He definitely knows what he wants. So I feel like he would be good at like indicating that he needed to go to the bathroom and like pointing to it and running towards it, but he can't say many words yet, so that's going to be a little bit difficult, I think. But I feel like he's going to be really good at it. He loves flushing the toilet. He can pick up the toilet lid. He can rip off toilet paper. And I feel like he has a general idea of like how it works because he's done it a couple times. And I take him to the bathroom with me like almost every single time. Sounds like he's waking up. So, I guess I should kind of cut this short. But I was just curious, as a mom who's gonna like get started with it in the next couple weeks, if you have any tips or items that have been really helpful. So my son's up now. My husband just grabbed him and they're in the kitchen trying to get some breakfast. But thanks for listening. Let me know if you have any suggestions, any questions about me being 21 weeks pregnant. Let me know. I'd be happy to answer anything. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.